Time for Give Me the Headlines, presented by Hyundai. This is where we go into the printing press. We got the newspaper. It's got to come out. We're getting late here.
Yeah.
That's too many games, too many good things happened here.
Yeah, full slate.
We're going to talk about another good game where stuff happened. Patriots beat the Jets by 3. Oh, my gosh. Your headline for this one is?
You know, there's Jets, or there's just end the season.
Which maybe this loss did.
I think it did. The Jets are, I don't think there's any doubt the most disappointing. Sucky ducky, as Matt Casey would say, producer here at NBC Sports and lifelong Jets fan from Long Island. All right. But this is sucky ducky. One of them. This is the most disappointing team in football.
But I don't think there's any question about that.
Right.
And this is a Patriots team.
Right.
We don't need to remind Matt of this.
Yeah.
That they demolished on Thursday. It was like, all right, now they're right. 24-3, comes back and loses by 3.
Demolished. Got called out by their head coach. Then the old head coach called out the coach and said, "Oh, how dare the same defensive players as last year?" Which, I do think is a bunch of BS that Bill Belichick was commenting on the Patriots and Gerard Mayo and any of that. I really do. In fact, I think it's a lot of bullshit that Bill Belichick's talking to the media and doing so much altogether. A guy that disrespected the media forever, wouldn't talk to anybody or ever say anything, and now he's going to give us opinion about every coach and every team in football and hang that over everybody's head in every city. I don't think that's cool. It's hypocritical in my opinion. Now, back to the football game. Okay?
Matthew Takis did want to chime in on that. As a Pats fan, how about a damn okay to the whole team responding to the soft team remarks by Mayo, seeing it as a challenge to prove why they should be part of the solution in the rebuild rather than be the guys getting replaced by top-tier draft picks next April.
Hey, tough, patient with the run. Drake May, unfortunately, got the concussion, made a few plays with his legs, a few good throws. But Jacoby Brissett came in and kind of held down the fort, but a lot of the same crap as always. Underwhelming Jets offense, right? Lack of big plays. Now Rodgers, I felt like pushed the ball down the field a hair more today, which was encouraging. But then it was like, Zerline misses a field goal or whatever else. It just seemed one thing after another where they just could never put the game away or get in control of the football game to put the Patriots in an uncomfortable position. I think that's the big thing of the game overall. I'm missing one part that I wanted to hit on, and hold on, I got to look at my notes here. And then I think the big thing is, punt returns. I mean, the punt return was the biggest part of the football game. The Jets were up 13-7, punt the ball, and Jones, right, 25 for the Patriots, has the big punt return, and that kind of swayed the momentum back into the Patriots' favor. Gave them the short field. They got the touchdown on a 26-yard touchdown drive. And from that point on, where you felt like the Jets were in control, but like, okay, the Patriots are still hanging on, then we were like, oh, no, we're in a football game now. Here we go. And it was actually extremely entertaining to watch down the stretch.
They're just finding ways to lose games here. This is from Rich, is it Cimini?
Yeah,
Cimini. Covers the Cimini,
yeah,
that covers the team.
Yeah.
He goes, this is crazy. The Jets had 0 turnovers.
Yep.
Held the Pats to under 250 yards, and still lost. The first team to lose a game like that, didn't turn the ball over, holding their team to that many yards since 2012. I mean, it's just, you don't lose when you normally dominate like that.
No.
They found a way to do that.
They
they have multiple times this year.
Yeah, well, they gave the Patriots some short fields and some moments. That would be a big thing, and they made their field goals. The Patriots, I think that's another big thing, right? Where the Jets drove down, and it was 16-14, right? And they missed that field goal where they could have gone up 19-14. The Patriots then went down and kicked a field goal to take the lead 17-16. Right? You got to say, Rodgers bounced back. He made a play, made a clutch drive. They go down, they get the score, but then the all-forgiving great Jet defense that is just absolutely falling apart in front of our eyes. Sucky ducky again, overrated. Yeah. And I will say, this is where they're missing Robert Saleh. Robert Saleh, he is a good defensive mind. He is their energy leader on that side of the ball. And I feel like they missed that aspect about him being on the football field right now. He was that guy. He was the all gas, no brakes guy. But, man, I don't even know. It's hard really to put a finger on the Jets and how this has happened to them. Aaron Rodgers has to be sitting back going, man, what did I do? Right? I'm going to be remembered for torn Achilles and going down with the ship with the Jets and looking like crap at the end of my career. And he's got to be second-guessing himself right now. And, yeah, I'll say it. I mean, I think it's over. 2-6. Ooh, they're going to have to be pretty close to perfect here down the stretch.
So the Jets host Houston on Thursday Night Football this week. That is Halloween. And you know how you're done? If you're the Jets, you've lost Lee Eisen, noted homie. He goes damn okay to me for finally growing up at the age of 30, making plans to spend Halloween with my girlfriend instead of staying at home and watching my beloved Jets on Thursday night. He's choosing Halloween at the age of 30 over watching the Jets.
Hey, way to go, Lee. That's hey, sometimes you just got to make decisions, all right? You got to make a grown-up decision. You did a really good job there. I'm frustrated for you. I really am. The Jets are just can't make big plays. Their defense never makes a big play in a big moment for the most part. It seems like every gotta-have-it moment through the last 3 or 4 weeks, anybody but the Jets make it. And, again, the offense, okay, a little bit better, sure. But like you said, the Patriots' defense is nothing special. There's nothing there. And to have to work that hard to score just 22 points in this football game, yeah, all disappointing. Should be more explosive plays with the talent the Jets have on the offensive side of the ball. All that's disappointing.
So, most disappointing team in football in your mind, the New York Jets. Also in the running, another team in that division, the Miami Dolphins, a playoff team from a year ago, now 2-5. Cardinals defeat them by a point, last-second field goal, 28-27. Your headline is?
Oh, my headline is, hold on, I got to get there, Call of Duty, okay? Well, you know, there was that old thing about, you know, Kyler Murray likes to play Call of Duty. Remember when he signed his new contract? They put that in the contract
too much.
And then took it out? And then, well, duty called, and Kyler Murray answered. Let me just tell you. He really did. First off, I mean, we know this is supposed to be the Tua homecoming game. He looked good early. The star of the show for the Miami offense, and again, it was certainly better with Tua at the helm. There's no doubt about that. But they ran the ball really well and probably should have ran the ball more, honestly, when they look back at it. Tua made some plays, definitely missed a few throws here and there where I think there was a chance to, you know, make a few plays down the football field. But let me just tell you the biggest part of the football game. Dolphins ran the ball. They need to run the ball more. That's for sure. They get too pass happy. We've talked about that a ton. But the Dolphins backed up 20-10, snap the ball over Tua's head and take a safety. Then they have to kick the ball right back to Arizona. Arizona goes down and scores a touchdown. So there they were down 10 points, and Miami had the ball. And now they score the touchdown. It's 20-18. They didn't make the 2-point conversion, and we're in a football game once again. And then from that point on, Kyler Murray balled out. I mean, Kyler Murray in the first half and the Cardinals offense, they could not do much at all. He exploded in the second half and made a number of big plays. Trey McBride, Marvin Harrison, you know, a few scrambles, a few buying time. But the one thing I like about Kyler Murray that I'm seeing more this year than other years, people around him are people in his face and making big throws down the field with pressure. That is definitely something that's improved about him. That was a big win for them on the road. It showed a little toughness for me in a game today that wasn't sure the Cardinals exactly had it. Getting that win on Tua-Day back in Miami, that's big for the Arizona Cardinals.
Cardinals now tied atop the NFC West. AZJ says damn okay. Marvin Harrison Jr. and Trey McBride both going over 100 yards, moving Arizona to 500 and atop that NFC West. Yeah, I mean, they are in the picture here and certainly a dangerous team. And like Kyler Murray, when he's playing like this,
he's
like one of those players where you're
is.
just like, you do enough on defense.
Yep.
You put a few pieces around him on offense.
Yeah, he'll make the big plays in the big moments. He can. And you're seeing they're getting Marvin Harrison more involved in the offense. Trey McBride's their go-to guy in the offense altogether. That's who it looks like the pass game is formulated around, with Marvin Harrison being the second option, and then they're going to continue to grow it around him. But I also can't say enough about Kyler Murray's big run on 3rd and 4. 3rd and 4, late in the football game. They're trying to put the game away and get that last field goal to go up 28-27. They run the quarterback sweep to the right. Miami looks like they're all over it. He at one point is like 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. He gets around the edge, finds a little crease, gets hit about a yard short of the first down, and kind of bounces off it and gets the first down. That was the play of the game for the Arizona Cardinals offense. That solidified the win and allowed them to run the clock to 0, kick the field goal, game over.
And that was Give Me the Headlines, presented by Hyundai.
Yo, homies, thanks for watching. Yeah, it's time. The NFL season is here on Chris Simms Unbuttoned.
You can hit subscribe to get all the weekly picks, plus our Sunday recaps as the games are happening.
Oh, you know it. Nobody does that better than us. Thanks again for watching. Remember to subscribe. Peace out. We'll see you next time on Unbuttoned.